Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. We are halfway through spring. It looks like everybody's coming up here to work on the giant flax field. So we're going to take a quick boo. We're going to take a look at the situation with the fields because it is spring, and spring is all about farming because so many things get planted in the spring. All right, so flax is good, right? Okay, flax is good, and this is wheat. Is this wheat? I think it's wheat. I can never tell what it is, but regardless, whatever is here, it's good. Okay, this one I was actually warned about. Someone asked, they said, well, you should check. I don't remember you converting the other field, the other rye field, into oats. And they were indeed correct. Look at that. It is supposed to be oats. And so this needs to be done. So let's set that up and accept. There we go. This is fine. We still have half of spring to get all of this sorted out, but let's just make sure everything else is in order. Okay, this is the big flax field that the two dudes are working on. So they've got this under control. They've got half of spring to get this sorted. I think we'll be fine. And then what have we got? We've got that's another wheat field, another wheat field. I think that's wheat. Geez, it's just here. That is wheat. Yeah, it's the vertical one with the 45-degree one. Okay, all right, that's a wheat field. And then what else we have? This is my vegetable patch. So it's got cabbages and I think beets and no, these are beets. No, beets, onions, and carrots. So this should be enough, I think, for my needs. Yeah, this is just for food and stuff like that. It's fine. We've got our poppy field. Look at that, row by row. There we go. And let's see what else we have. We have another flax field, and then we have the oats field. Okay, so the two things really that only need to be, the two things that need to be sorted out, we have to finish the flax field, which I really think they're going to have no problems getting that done. And the other thing is to get this oat field sorted. So what this means is that we really don't need all the people that we currently have assigned to farming. The majority of the work is done. So I think what we can do is maybe pull some of the people. Animal Hut, right? Put people back in their other jobs, right? We've gone through all the hard work, so I think we're going to be fine. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember who I had where, but I do know that we pulled Alruna from the sewing. So let's put Alruna back in sewing, so that she can actually get that sorted. Oh, I don't think I set up the sewing tasks for the new building. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let's review that as well. Actually, we could do that right now. What am I doing? Linen thread. Yes. Let's set that to be 30%. Wool thread. We rarely have actual wool, but we're gonna set it up 20% anyways, just so that it is constantly being done. We'll set up a bit of linen fabric, actually 15. That's good. And we've been making capelets, and we've been making boots. Is it boots? Fur and leather. And then what about fancy shoes? Linen thread. You know what? I think that the fancy shoes would be nice because they seem to sell for quite a bit. Actually, we could even reduce... let's reduce this down to 10%. I do want to keep processing here. We can reduce that because we don't get a lot of wool, and I think 15% is probably good enough. Let me take a look. What is that? That's 0 per hour. Well, that's just because we don't have any. Okay. And what else could we get them to do? Get Alruna to do? I think that's fine. There was the capelet is the one thing that we get done, and mostly because it takes fur and thread. And we always seem to have fur and linen thread, so that's why I set that one up. Things like the linen shirt, it takes linen fabric, which, yeah, I mean, maybe we could put in like a 5% order for that. There we go. That'll be fine. I don't really know what else we could do with that. All right, so let's take a look at the barn, because the barn is where we have, I've pulled Alruna out of the thing. So let's take a look at, she shouldn't be in the barn anymore. Good, she's not there anymore. We have these are our main people, right? So what we'll do is we'll just eject these guys from the barn, because I want to get these people. This is back to the core team, and they should be able. The four of them should be able to handle whatever needs to be done on the fields before the end of spring. I have faith in them. They're a good team. Look at them, 9s and 8s. That's amazing. All right, that's good. And then let's go back here. So we have the fold, the pigsty, the goose house, and the stable. Now, I don't think I need anybody in the stable. The only thing I need there, maybe I will. Maybe, yeah, we could put all 3 in. Let's do that. The fold. I don't remember who we had, but I'm just going to go with Delabora. Yeah, let's just go with Delabora as an animal breeder. Okay. And then we've got the goose house. We can assign who could we assign there? There's Huberta. Let's give that to her, Huberta. There we go. And then we've got the stable. Why not? Because then we can keep the animal breeding going, and hopefully that'll work out. And I believe there was one more person. Now, I may not keep it this way. Like, yeah, see, Walbert's he's pretty low in everything. So, yeah, let's just put him in the stable. He'll be fine. All right. I do wonder where all my people are. I think I see, was that a couple of people that, oh, look, it's Alruna and, is that Walbert? That's Walbert. Yes. Oh, hey, I'm going to get a drink of water. There we go. Alruna and Walbert are gone off to their job. And, oh, yes. Yeah, Dalagor. Oh, good old Dalagor. He's one of the Dales. He's going to sort out our oats situation for us. So we've still got, as they say, I think we're almost like, it's late in the day. What time is it? Yeah, 4:30. Not a lot of time left. Oh, and Delabora, she's going back to work. And, hey guys, what are you doing up there? Hey, Osmond. Osmond, can you move a little bit? Are you you're stuck up there? How about you, Huberta? Can you move a little bit? Oh, no. I think they're trapped. What are you guys doing up there? Oh. Oh, I don't really know what to do about this. Short of tearing the building down, and I'm not doing that. Oh, my goodness. Well, okay, so the only thing I can think of doing is, and now I can't even reach. I think that was Osmond, wasn't it? All right, what have we got Osmond doing? Is he just doing, oh, my goodness. No, not the map. What am I doing? He's barn work. He's doing barn work, isn't he? Wait a minute. Now, the thing is, this is just their animation. Huberta right now is working on the animals. So I suspect that Osmond is also working on the farm. So, although... Oh! Holy... Did you see how quickly that was done? That's amazing. All right, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Delagor, what are you doing? Okay, there's something fishy going on here. Hang on a minute. Workshop, no worker. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Let's take a look at the barn. And there's no status issues. If we take a look at the people, there's no status issues. Do I not have any oats? We have oats. Oh, do we have oat grain? We have oat grain. Are we out of fertilizer? Hang on. There's something funny going on here. It is still spring, is it not? I believe it is. It's this one here. So it is fertilized. Is it just because nobody can get over there? Is that what's going on? Okay. We're going to try something here. We're going to do the F5, quick save. And then we're going to do the load game and make sure that... Let's see that this is a... Oh, jeez. Oh, I do wonder about this. That field should be taken care of. I don't know what's going on. Do. Oh, my crack team. they're still up there. And see, it looks like Osmond, he's trying to move, and he's stuck. Now, is anything actually happening over here? Like, you have to separate the animation from the actual thing. But with farming, I suspect that there's a little bit of a closer tie to it. I might have to do this myself. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to let them hang out here. Sometimes they teleport themselves at the end of the day. And I suspect that at the end of the workday, they might actually end up sort of teleporting into the village. We'll see. The other possibility is we could go on a little trade mission and do some sales and come back. And by leaving the area, it causes them to spawn back in again or something like that. And then we'll see. Maybe that'll fix it. Wow, I'm really not sure about that. Oh, I'm still wearing furs. Somebody even told me about that. Let's get that sorted out. I can't believe I'm still wearing my furs. Okay, so we want to put you away, and then we want to put on the shoes. Then we'll put on the shoes. There we go. All right. It's always so busy around here. Okay, so the question is, what can we sell? All right, so if we take a look in here, I believe, yeah, we've got some boots and capelets. This was made by Alruna before we did the thing, so we can go into town and sell those. Is there anything else? Do we have any weapons? Not really. We could sell a few pickaxes. We seem to always have too many of them, so we could sell 6 of them. And we still have a bit of mass or a bit of weight saved up that we can do something we can use. We could sell half of these wooden... Well, we could sell 10 wooden hammers. I seem to be stable on my wooden hammer supply, so I'm not really too worried about that. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. And what else? That's it? Okay. Yeah, we've got tons of firewood. We've got flax. We could convert into flaxseed. And let's see, is there any flaxseed? Oh, I don't know how much I want to sell because we still are planting. Flax grain, we have 76. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. And what I might do is we could sell some salt. We could sell salt to our favorite. Oh, and what else? Can we sell some vegetables? We've got a ton of cabbage. I'm not. You know what? No, I'm not going to sell that. What else do we have that we could probably get rid of? We've got a lot of meat. Holy moly! Look at this. How about how much can I carry? We're at 70 out of 80, so I could grab 10 kilograms of meat. This is just making an excuse to get out of town, so that hi licorice. There we go. So that we can maybe force people to change their position and everything. In fact, let's go to Borovo. Let's go to Borovo. You know what? Yeah. Borovo. Let's go to Borovo. And hopefully things will be fine. If I really wanted to force things to shuffle around, what I would do is maybe save the game and then reload the game from scratch or something like that. Maybe that'll help them out. But yeah, I don't really. That I think is a bit of a design problem. Oh, wait a minute. We just about went completely past Borovo. All right, we got 2 people I think that we can sell stuff to here. We've got Falibor. Let's go to Falibor. Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, great. What have you got for me now? Well, Falibor, I have some lovely outfit. Look, I've got some boots and a capelet. It's a capelet. I'll bet you anything that there's people in your village that could afford. You're a snob. Oh, he might actually appreciate what I've done. Well, we can't let that stop us. And then I like selling him meat. Or not meat, but food in general, because I just think that it makes sense that the craftsperson that makes shovels and stuff, he probably could use meat in his day-to-day life. So there we go. And salt, we're going to save that for Unigost because, of course, Unigost, he needs the salt. He needs more salt in his life. And, you know, we could sell him pickaxes, but he might actually find that useful. And so we're not going to. Now, the other person here is Ida. Yeah, there she is. Let's talk to Ida. Is this Ida here? Yeah. Hi, Ida. How you doing? No, I don't... Yeah, you know what? You can protest all you want, Ida, but I'm selling you pickaxes anyways. So there you go. Are you happy? I would think that you're happy. You are very happy. And what better follow-up than wooden hammers? I'm going to keep some on me because we might be doing some building later, and I like having some... I go through them so quick, but we'll sell her some pickaxes. You know what? They'll help her crack the eggs for making omelets. Yeah. I think she's probably very pleased with that situation. So there you go. She's like, yes, you see that? She was nodding. No, she's like, she started shaking her head. I'm not paying any attention to you, Ida. Okay. Now we still have to head over to visit Unigost because we've got some good salt for him. Salty. See, the thing about Unigost is that he leads a miserable life because he's such an evil person. And so he cries a lot. And so we need to make sure that he has lots of salt so that he can make more of those Unigost tears. I'm kidding. Oh, by the way, if we take a look at the map, it is year 11. The Unigost storyline will pick up again in year 12. And I don't know if it's the final sort of bit of the Unigost story at this point, but I believe it is. And so... but I might be wrong. Now, where is Unigost? There's Yarrow. Oh. Did Unigost go to bed? Well, he is kind of a... Oh, there he is. Oh, nope, sorry, I didn't mean to run into you. Where's Unigost? Oh, there he is. Beep, 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 beep. Medieval horses. They had the beeping thing. Hey, Unigost, how's it going? There we go. That's right. I like to make sure that he knows about this horse. Yeah, I'm still waiting. By the way, I'm still waiting for you to show me your horse, Unigost. He's so unimpressed by me. He's like, you really are a jerk. Hey, you think I'm a jerk now? Here's some salt. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Unigost. Yeah. See you later. Bye. Bye. All right. Let's go back and see if that... I don't know if that did anything. It may have. It may not have. But we'll swing by the barn and double check. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Licorice. That's it. Oh, mighty steed. You made short work of that fence. That's because Licorice is pretty awesome. I mean, let's be honest. All of the horses are awesome. Oh, I could have sold him more rat meat. Oh, dang it. All right, let's see if they... See, it was the end of the workday, and so my thought was if I was sort of out of, like, the range of the town, my little village here, while the workday was switching over, that maybe that would have done something about them. There we go. Yeah, we rode through the barn. Why? Because we're cool like that. It did not. Oh, for crying out loud. Did anything get done with this? It looks like somehow some planting happened. All right, I think I'll tell you what we're gonna do. It is nighttime, so I'm gonna take care of some business, and yeah, we'll come back and finish off spring in the morning. All right, good morning. So I did end up, I ended up sleeping in the bed. I was hoping it was going to fix the issue with the last farmer. There was one more person. I don't know when it happened, but yeah, it looks like... Hey! Oh, they're both out. Oh, nice. So when I went to sleep, because, okay, I spent... All right. I made a whole bunch of food. I made something like 33 potage. because they were completely. They prefer potage over stew. I didn't know that, but they do, because I made a bunch of stew and I made a bunch of potage. They ate all the potage and the stew was still there. Take from that what you will. But anyways, and then I came over and I threshed a whole bunch of rye. Yeah, I threshed a bunch of rye. We still have 25 rye that needs threshing. It started getting in the morning, and I had a thought. And when I stopped threshing, it was just like early morning. The light was starting to come up, and I looked up, and he was still there. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? What if I went to sleep? Because I find that when I go to sleep, it does some sort of reset, and people kind of teleport at that time. So yeah, I guess it worked. Because he was there before I went to sleep, and then he was gone when I woke up. So hopefully that solved that. And I think the problem with the problem is that I had too many people that were idle, and they were trying to jam like 6 people into that one little corner of the barn. And when they spawned in, of course, they 3 of them spawned in down here, but then 3 of them up here because there wasn't enough room. That's my guess. I don't really know. I'm not, claiming to actually know what it was all about. But, I mean, that's all right. So, okay, how are we doing here? We've got onion seeds. We've got some, look at how much rye grain we have. Oat grain is 148. Now, we're going to get oats harvested in the fall, right? So this will get us through to be able to make the animal feed until fall. And then once fall comes in, we're going to get as much. We should be getting a whole bunch of rye in. So I think that's going to ease a lot of the pressure. And is this the same? Did he only get to? Yeah, he only got to a certain point. And if we take a look at the field management, and we take a look at that rye field, yeah, so he just needs to, finish it's fertilized. It just needs to be planted. I think they're going to be able to pull it off. It looks like they've got most of that up there done as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Between the 4 of them, they're going to get it all finished. So let's let them sort all that business out. In the meantime, we have things. Oh, the other thing I did, by the way, is oh my God, oh no. They're all so excited. Do any of you, you need shearing? Oh, I can do that. I have the equipment. Aha, no, not you, pig. Excuse me. It's snippy time. Yes. Snippy. Oh, beautiful. Got a little bit more wool. You don't need to be snippy. Excuse me, are you monitoring my shearing work? Would you like me to snippy? I could do some, hey. Would you like me to snippy? I could snippy right about there, right around that little section. She's like not impressed. She's not happy about this situation. But you came over to make sure that I was doing, I don't care. I did a perfectly fine, oh my God. I did a perfectly fine job. It's like, what is going on over here? Dargarad. That's it, Dargarad, off you go. Maynard, you too. I did a perfectly fine. Look at how evenly it was done. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful job. Yeah, well, you're speechless, aren't you? That's what I thought, because you're amazed at the quality work that I've done. Oh, really? Oh, she had to get the last word in. Okay. Let's get some wool happening here. We'll put the wool away. That's nice. 9 wool. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, put away the snips. No more snippy for now. Unless... Nope, you don't need it. You don't need any snippy. Nope, you're good too. Looks like everybody's good. And... Whoa! How you doing, Radost? Yeah, you having a good day? It's beautiful, isn't it? He's like, yeah, Dad, it's really awesome. All right, cool. Oh, look at the little horse. Why do they do this? They go through here. I've noticed that. They like to, they always path through this little section. It's almost as if it's been coded into the game that they go through through that little walkway. The people do it too. It's actually really neat. Oh, this is all done. It's excellent. Oh, hey there. Somebody asked if the white stripe on Cranberry's nose here is from Dad or Mom. And I did double check. Now, Licorice, Dad, a.k.a. Dad, does have a white stripe on his nose. And then I believe so does Applesauce. Where did Applesauce get to? Applesauce? Where's Applesauce? What? Hey, where's your mother? I heard a horse, but I think it was... That could have been Licorice. What is going on here? Down by the water, maybe? Because everybody likes hanging out down at the water. Oh, there you are! Hello, Applesauce. See, Applesauce has a stripe on her nose as well. So, yeah, I think it's just... I'm not exactly sure, by the way, how they do that. What the mechanic is for the breeding with the horses, because they do have different models. You know, in Ark, for example, there's a lot more complexity. The whole breeding thing in Ark is just massive. But in Medieval Dynasty, I'm not so sure how that works. What we'll have to do is we'll just have to keep an eye out and see what becomes of Licorice and Applesauce, which sounds really kind of awful when you say it that way. But how you doing there, little guy? Did you see that? She was trying to criticize my shearing work. She goes, "Yeah, I know. Now you know what my life's like." Oh my goodness! All right, so time to make sure that everything is fine, and it looks like, yeah, definitely we've got a situation here. Now, I do think that we're going to have one. Is there one person who's going to be idle? I think there might be one person who's idle still. Yes. That would be Maynard. Okay, so Maynard, I'm going to put him on barn duties. And I want to keep these guys moving as much as possible. And I'm going to show you why. There is a method to my madness. Maynard, if you would be so kind... No. Actually, yeah. Maynard, let's just reassign you this way. And then we'll put you in as a farmer. There you go, Maynard. Now you can do some stuff in the... Yeah, thank you. I really wish that could be a bit more automated. Yeah, because look, they're almost done. They're going to be finished that by the end of the day. And this is practically finished as well. In fact, we could put Osmond here on barn duty very, very soon. Right? Because he's just about finished. And he's probably going to go wandering back into the barn and just stand there and look at the bin and wonder about his place in the world and... Why am I here, and all that kind of stuff. Ah, the life of a medieval peasant. So if he does that, then we're going to reassign him right away as well, because these two guys up here, they'll be able to sort everything out. Is that what you're going to do? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, buddy. All right. Just make sure that I've got Osmond. Just making sure that I'm doing this with the right person. So let's go into the barn and let's do this and then assign Osmond back in as a farmer. There we go. Now, why am I doing this? I'll show you why. If we take a look at the technology, I did a bunch of threshing last night. And if we take a look at look at that, we're at 8741. So we have just over 250, just under 260 points that we need in order to be able to get to the point where we can make an apiary. And I am really looking forward to that. Now, most likely in the summer, we're going to be harvesting a lot. So in the summer, we harvest cabbage, flax, onion, and poppy. The poppies will be harvested as well. So all of that harvest work and also all this stuff here where they're doing all this sort of the barn work and everything is going to slowly grind through points. And I think we're going to get to the point where, this is going to be, it's 87. Look at that, 870, 87 for yeah, it's slowly increasing. So we're going to get there. It's going to take about a bit of time, but that's fine. All right, so I'm going to leave them. I trust them to finish off their tasks. I think all they need to do is get that big field sorted, and then everybody will be fine. Have you guys been kicked out? You're like, yeah, we have to go and hide behind the storage. We're not supposed to be. What is it? I think seen but not heard. All right, let's double check on one thing here. Let's go in and see what the tool situation is. Yeah, they burn through stone knives like crazy. Iron pickaxes, yeah, they don't go through these very quickly, so I'm not too worried about them. Stone axes, they've definitely. But look at this. Look at this. We're up to. No, actually, we only took 10, didn't we? Okay, so we're holding on there, and I did adjust. I did adjust stone production. Let me take a look. Management, buildings, and then we go into extraction and the excavation shed. And what I've done is, I did this last night. I cranked up stone to 50% and I dropped limestone down to 10%. Now, why did I do that? In fact, I could drop down clay to 20 and bring that up as well. And if we take a look at what we're dealing with, clay is at 113. It's going up faster than I can do anything with it. So that's fine. Oh, good. Animal feed's holding together. That's good. I haven't made any for a while. Although they might be making it in the barn, but clay is good. But look at how much limestone. I've got 392 limestone, and I've sort of run out of things to do with limestone because most of my buildings are upgraded. So we're fine with having 392. If I need more, I'll crank up production again. But if you take a look at stone, you'll see that it's at 135. So we're using stone quite a lot. And one of the things that I do want to do is I want to make some of the stone pathways, some of the stone walls. And I was thinking, where do I want to stick a stone wall? And I kind of like the idea of, so this is the center of the village, right? And I kind of like the idea of the stone walls being lining the roads through the village. Now, is that going to be a bit of a problem? It might be a bit of a problem because I don't know, they're pathing like you saw with the animal jam over there, right? It could cause an issue. But let's take a quick look. So decorations, lighting is not in decorations. Where is it? Handcrafting, road? No. Okay, not road. Fences. Oh, derp. Yeah, fences. Okay. I need to buy it. No, that's not. I used F. Palisade. I also want to buy the ability to make a palisade because we are going to get into that as well. What else? How much money do we have left? We have 12,000. Wow, we're doing really well. We could actually just get all of it and a log fence. So this is a palisade and a log fence. Interesting. I'm going to maybe, you know what? I like stone better. And then for the defensive walls, we can do a palisade. And I was thinking, I should probably start working on making a palisade. And where would I... Oh, my God, look at this. I made these last night. Holy moly. Okay, let's take care of these. Where would I put the palisade? Well, you know, around the outside of the village. There is one kind of issue, and it's a bit of a flaw with the way that I've built my my village. It's that I have it along the side of the water, and I kind of like the idyllic sort of this sort of boundary, like all the buildings coming up against the water, and I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, and I'd hate to put a wall there. And I also kind of like that the animals sort of frolic and they like to go into the water. But I might end up having to undo this. So, yeah. That said, I'll still have to have an access to go across because... You guys all done? I think you might be. Well, Delagor's done. That's because the only thing left to do is plant seeds, right? Yes. Okay. Dargarad. Okay. All right. So let's get Delagor. I mean, let me make sure. I know it's Delagor, but I just want to be 100% certain. Yes, Delagor. Okay. Let's get Delagor sorted. Let's get him into being a farmer. Wait a minute. There we are. And farmer. There we go. Okay, now he can work on stuff. And how's our points? 87.56. It's really as I say, it won't take too long. It's going to happen. All right, so Palisade. The question I have myself is, do I want to run? Oh my god. I mean, look at this. The cool kids. What? Did we just... Oh, they went into the water. The cool kids all hang out behind the resource storage shed, apparently. That's really interesting. All right, so that's what I wanted to get into, was the whole situation with the palisades and the stone walls. So the question is, stone walls first. This sign, I think it should be in the roadway. So if I was to make a stone wall, let's see, fences, stone wall. Can I do something like have it come along here? And then right here. And then have it come over here. Like this. Like that. Oh, sorry. That's Odin. Sorry, Odin. And then, yeah, I don't really know exactly how I'm going to work out with this business here, but I think we can figure something out. Maybe something like from the edge of the wall here, like that, to there, like that. I don't know if it's going to work, but I figured, you know what? Let's give that a shot. And let's go and get some stone. That one sheep sounds like he's drowning. Okay, so let's take a look. Hopefully stone is going up. 145. It is. So let's grab as much as we can carry, which is what? Just 58, just under 58 kilograms. So let's grab 57 kilograms, and that should put us right up at the limit. Good. I still like being able to run. Get out our hammer, and maybe not this one here. Let's not do this one. There we go. Maybe we'll do the other one. Yeah. Now, how... Oh, okay. So 8 per section. Okay. I don't really like the way that they join up, though. But I guess we'll just have to live with it. And then this one right here. It's a start, right? It's a start. What do you think? What do you think, Odin? Oh, no. I'm not threatening you with this hammer, honestly. He's like, no, I know you're not, man. You're cool. You're cool. And the idea is that we could continue this stone wall along here, and then up here. You get the idea, right? I think it's going to work. So let's say let's do that. Let's make a fence. Let's make a stone. Okay, how close can we get this to the? Like right there we go. And then we can bring this all the way over here. All the way out to about there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, I know what I need to check. Oh, let's go check. Sometimes there's stuff there's things like left behind in the excavation shed. Nothing. I think I cleared it out already. Yeah, I probably did. Oh, we've got some stones right here, though. Yeah, that's half a fence. Ha ha! What do you think? Baldwina's, she's game. She thinks that that's pretty awesome. Okay. So, the thing is that this is going to take a little bit of a little while. Stone is something that it takes a while for me to get. I don't have a lot of it. The only other place I could possibly ask them to do stonework is up at the mine, and I want them doing as much. We've got already 10% stone coming in here. I want iron. This is what I want these guys to do. I want them to be, wow, look at that. 8 total skill. Cool. All right, we need more rock. Hopefully we're going to have enough to finish this task off, but I'm going to use up a lot of the stone. But we use the stone for making, like, stone tool. Oh, that was my dude. And I used up all the extra stuff that I had lying around as well. Yeah, I tell you. 95. Let's grab another 58. There we go. I'm not comfortable using any more than that, just because, well, we might have to. We do have so many things that need to be done. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 42. Okay, so how many do I have on me? 55. Okay, we're going to have enough. Yep, it's going to be fine. Yeah, each one of these is 8. Okay. All right, this is good. All right, so this is the way that the stone... I think it's going to look really kind of neat. But I like the idea of the stone walls kind of lining the roads. I don't know exactly how I'm going to deal with around the where the houses are. I'm going to have to think about that one. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Oh, wait. It looks like it's getting evening time. Let's just make sure that the fields are all done. Yes. 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 Oh, ho, 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 ho. Very cool. All right. Mission accomplished. Oh, that feels so good. That's the... I think that's the first time I've actually managed to get all of the farming that I laid out in spring actually done. I always end up leaving some stuff behind. What do you think? That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think that's actually really kind of neat. Don't fence me in! Or fence me in! I love it. I love it. Okay, so what I think... what I want to do now is I want to take a look at palisades. To make a palisade, I believe it's going to be logs. Let's put the hammer away. Let's take a look. And we can at least get started on some of these things. We can grab 22 logs. What does that do for our weight? That basically... Oh, that overburdens us. Okay, that's cool. Well, we could do something about that. Licorice! Faithful friend! Yes! Yes, Licorice! Thank you for bailing me out. Onward! We have a palisade to build. Yes! Yes, we do. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Licorice. You sped up my transportation. I should use Licorice more often for that kind of thing. But, yeah. So I'm thinking that the palisade I could build along here, at least. I think that's a good place to start. So let's take a look at palisade. Can I put the palisade right here? Yeah. And then we can build it along... Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can do out to about... Oh, I'm thirsty. Do you see that? I'm thirsty and hungry. I heard his little lip smacking. There we go. Oh, fine. You know what? Here, have a drink. All right. Have a drink here. And you've got some cabbages on you. Just eat the cabbages. Okay, you're good. You're good. You'll be fine, buddy. This guy panics whenever he's just, oh, I just get a little bit hungry. It's like, oh, buddy, seriously, you're not going to die. All right. Oh, no. Did I not get that right? Okay. Trying to get this as close as I can, but in kind of this alignment. There. Okay, and then we're going to go along here. To where, what do you think? Right about, let's just go right here. Like that. And then, just to complete this little section, we could start over here. And then let's come along this way. Can I actually do this at all? I can't. Okay, so, all right. Let's put it a little bit, just as close to the water as we can get it. And then come out. Yeah, okay. So there seems to be a bit of a block. Is there no green here at all? Okay, cool. We're gonna crack this. I swear. Okay, it's too close. How close did I get that one? Pretty darn close. All right. We're gonna figure this out. Let's put it right here. Yeah, insufficient length. Object cannot be placed on water. Then it's blocked. Insufficient length. Not on water. Okay, so obviously this is a bit trickier because of the distance between here and here. So I might have to compromise a little bit and put it maybe like right here. And yeah, even that's not working. Okay, all right. How about like right here? Wow. That is tricky. So we'll have to put it on this side. That's fine. It's not going to be matching the other side, but there we go. And then maybe right here. And then let's see. Let's put that right there. And bring it up a little bit further. There. All right, I think that's good. That gives us at least a little bit of a short little palisade around this section. And I think it's going to look really cool. So, all right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I didn't check. How much is each section? 6 logs. All righty. I agree, Licorice. It's beautiful. Licorice is has a great appreciation for good defense. Yeah. Well, he is a connoisseur of defensive structures, being a mighty war steed. It's part of his training. And you might ask yourself, what training is that, Ohno? We saw him arrive as a colt or fawn, and I don't remember there being any training. Well, I don't know. Maybe there was maybe it was sneaky training. Maybe I did it in the middle of the night. All right, how many logs we got here? 318. So we're in good shape. Okay, what can I carry? Actually, you know what? Let's carry 50 kilograms. Wow, that's... Hell, let's carry 7. Yeah. As long as I can move. As long as I can get to my mighty war steed, then I'm going to be good with it. Because, oh, and as long as my mighty war steed can carry me. All right. How you doing? Can you actually... Yes! Haha, Licorice! Onward! We have important defenses to build. Aha! Okay. And then I'm going to be super slow again. And there we go. Okay, so... Do 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 do. Just building defenses. Don't mind me. Important defensive building is going on here. Okay. So how many do we need? We need 5, 11. What was that? 13 plus 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 24. 30. Okay, if I get another full load, then it'll be more than enough. I don't generally... yeah, it's too easy to make mistakes with math when you're doing it on the fly like that. But 18 plus 24 is 30 plus 8 plus 4. So 42? Something like that. You know what we could do, just to be pedantic, we could try to live by my quick and dirty math and grab 42 and then see if that's enough. Oh! That's way too much. How about 22? Here, we'll dump back off 20. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to make multiple trips anyways, right? So, and that's already 90. Man, what else have I got on me? Furs and stones. Okay, we could dump some furs and... Yeah, I probably should have done that. I should have done that. The feathers, oh yeah, they're hugely... Yeah, there we go. And the stones are where a lot of it's going to come in. Okay. All right. Here, we'll leave licorice is there. I'm not overburdened, so it'll be fine. All right, let's finish this bad boy off. Okay. There we go. So I think this is the 20 or the 22. I don't remember how much I... Oh my goodness, dude, you sound like you're gonna die. Let's get 22. I don't remember if it was 20 or 22 that I just took. Yeah, let's get 22. That should be well within our weight limit, I think. And, yeah, we'll call that it. We'll call that a success. 20... Whoa, not that many. 22? There we go. And let there be light. Haha. Hey, you guys lit your own campfire. Good job. Yeah, I don't like the little gap that can end up in the... You saw how close I tried to put those together, right? And you still get that gap. I'm really, you know... I mean, it's fine. It's not... Nothing can get through it. From a defensive point of view, it's absolutely okay. And there we go. Wow, my math was way off, wasn't it? I think it was. All right. There we go. We've, yeah, see, look at that. That's the gap right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think it works. We'll take a look at it in the morning, of course, and see how it goes. So let's put that away. And maybe put the hammer away. And I think we've got just enough time. You know what? Let's go into summer. I believe we've taken care of everything. Maybe the only other thing I could do is come in here. We'll just double check. Knives. Stone knives are at 8, and stone axes. Let's go into tools. Knives are 8, and axes are 3. Yeah, I'm gonna need more axes. So let's just quickly do that. We'll grab a bit of stone. Maybe let's grab 20 and some sticks. I got a lot of sticks. And then we'll just do, let's make some axes, I think, were the most critical thing. So let's make 8 of them. I agree, Licorice. Licorice loves a good axe. It's once again, it's part of his war training. He loves weapons. Axes, and he likes defensive structures like palisades. Yeah, Yeah, he gets really excited about it. It gets to the point sometimes he just talks on and on and on about palisades and how wonderful they are and why haven't you built one yet? It's like, dude, gotta... Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh my god. Now he knows. All right, we're not going to worry about that. And then I wanted to make a couple of, well, a few... Yeah, we can make some stone knives. There we go. Just so that we have a little bit of a buffer. They'll be fine. We'll have enough to last us a little while. Okay, put those back, those back. So it was the stones that I ran out of first, not the sticks. Of course, because I took a lot of sticks. Tools, and let's get these 2 stone knives in here, and the 8 stone axes. There we go. All right. Oh, by the way, the other thing I did, I made, this is really funny. I made something like, I made 100 wooden poles. If you take a stack of 20 logs and you go into the crafting woodwork, the workshop, the workshop, and you and you make wooden bowls out of like all of them, it's 100 because each log makes 5 bowls. All right, let's go into summer. Oh, ooh, I've got a choice of plus 15 mood or plus 30 mood. You and your inhabitants have been invited. Oh, it's wedding day. You and your inhabitants have been invited to a wedding. Everyone will attend the ceremony and have a jolly good time. So toast to the couple is 15 mood and celebrate the whole night. Oh, yeah, we're partying. All villagers get 30. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. Much better than the rat event. The rat event sucked. Okay, it is summer. Ooh, misty. Look at that. Fields ready to be harvested. Ha ha ha! And let's go take a look at the here we go. This is the stone fence. Yeah, see, this is why I'm hesitant about where I put some of these internal fences. You saw how, who was this? This was Huberta. She came from over here and she walked along here, right? I don't really want to get them all messed up with their pathing. And then here's the entryway. See, that's a poppy right there. Can you not harvest them? I'm pretty sure those are poppies. Interesting. It's an interesting addition to the game, poppies. Okay. Look at that. There we go. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how this turned out. We have some defensive structures for the village, and we'll slowly build this up. What I dearly love is a gate of some sort, like some sort of like a portcullis, or I don't know, maybe even I don't even know. And I hope that they're going to make stuff like that available at some point. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So we've got ourselves a nice fence line, and we've got some defensive walls. Very nice. Yeah. At the very least, when bandits are entered in the game, if they can come in here, they would be forced to come in at a single point or one of a few choke points, and that'll help with the defense of the town. So hopefully it's more than just symbolic. All right, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.